Morning, Saturday. So I thought we would play some Street Fighter 6 and just relax and witness a beatdown. Now, I don't know if this is going to be a beatdown of me, probably, or a let's warm up.
Smart choice.
Let's go with 3 stages. No, let's not warm up. Let's just get warmed up by getting beat down. Yeah. So I hope everybody's Saturday's going well. It's just starting out for me, so let's do this.
Here comes a new challenger.
Jury.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? Come on.
I don't know.
Time to play.
Probably her, because I'm not.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent. They timed that just right to get the perfect parry. Perfectly timed parry to deflect the opponent's attack. You don't want to get caught in that situation too many times. Player 2 chases them down. Taking stock. Still scrapping for control of the space. Very critical point of the match with full drive gauge available. Sneaks in the throw.
Yeah, I was fooling around there.
Player 1 hits the
Can't do that,
always
James.
important
If you
first
fool around,
round.
then
They'll
they
want to
get
keep
the
ball
upper hand.
rolling. Clean parry. Gets the counter hit throw. Jumps. Player 1 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Big opportunity now in this corner. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Smart play with the throw. Miraculous grab. Gets him with the anti-air. Throw connects and does big damage. This is in there.
Got her. That's a good way to open up the day, yeah?
Capitalize on all of your chances.
Yeah. She wants a rematch right away. She wants
Right back
retribution.
into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Snaps back and hits hard with the 10th inning. Big counter. Uses a drive parry against the attack. The parry here puts drive gauge in the bank, which really could help later in the round. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Throws them to negate the block. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Jumps up. KO.
Yeah, it happens.
Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Hits the air throw. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. The throw missed. Super clutch corner switch. Steals back a chance. Risky up close. Are you serious? They had a read on that jumping the whole time? Shippujin right here.
No, I didn't have a whole read on it the whole time.
Down and player 1 might have just crowned them from above. Ooh, what a smart throw. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. What a finish!
Oh, she got me. She got me
Here's the
once.
final round. The real fight starts now.
I gotta turn up the volume. I forgot.
Open with a jump in. Good decision with that throw. Barely blocks the jump in. Closes in. Low heavy.
Ooh.
Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. The Shikusen.
What?
What now? 2 rushes in. Both fighters are down to half life. Blocks the drive reversal. They're in range. The low. Parries.
Wow.
It's over.
Wow.
Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with.
I should really fix the
Not
volume.
over yet. Best believe it's time for that.
That was my mistake. That was
Miraculous grab.
moronicism.
Jumps in. Their timing was on point there. That perfect parry may lead to something.
Not concentrating.
Amazing read to flash the parry just in time to catch the attack. Jump in, finds the mark. Takes a trip. What answers that jump in with a perfectly timed parry? They made it look easy. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Low heavy for the win. Player one picks up the always important first round.
Don't fool around,
They'll
James. Just
want to keep
concentrate.
the ball rolling. Overhead. Throws them to negate the block. Player one had an impressive round while managing their drive game. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. What'll happen here? Grabs and throws
No.
it away. They return to center stage. The throw missed. Pops them with a shoryu. Full SA meters on deck, but brushes that off and keeps going. Dashes out
Take
the
that.
stage right there.
Should be enough.
Kill. No doubt about it.
With authority.
Sit down. Shut up.
Yeah.
Player one brings it
In case there
home.
was any doubt,
Let's see if they can build
it
themselves
should have been
a
2-0
streak.
and not 2-1, but it's a good way to start off the day, I suppose. All right, let me just correct the volume here. Oh no, we're up at 8. Okay. Yeah, I thought I had turned it down because I was listening to some music in the background the other day.
Online. Ready to match.
Good match. But don't worry. Any moment now, the huge beatdown will begin.
Special match. Here comes a new challenger.
Here comes a new challenger. Oh, Chang'e. Good. All right.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Gotta do this. Come on.
Philly cheesesteak, huh?
I'm not gonna lose.
Round one.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Gets a good read on their opponent. That should teach him you can't just throw out moves. The low heavy hits. Picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The
That's not
corner
what I
makes it
wanted.
hard to escape.
Oops.
What'll be the setup here? Life lead opens up.
That's what I wanted.
Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night.
That's what I
else can
wanted
they
to
get away
happen.
with?
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jump in. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Parries the attack. Mistimed the perfect parry, but is still safe. Nice parry. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Clean parry. Are they trying to bait a throw? They may have something up their sleeve. Were they baiting
Uh-oh.
into that?
Not good.
Both fighters have
That's
a
amateur hour.
springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until they're drop. Ooh, what a smart throw! Throws a fireball. Getting up close and personal. Are we gonna see what?
Oh, I mistimed that one.
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all
right.
in from this one.
I'm sweating.
Perfect execution with the anti-air. Throw connects and does all the throw connects. The low kick hits. Blocks the low kick. Knew the throw was coming. Oh, the back and forth reads are unreal. Oh, now that is a punish. Slick overdrive cancel there to call them out. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Pokes with the kick. Oh, putting the cherry on top. That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Knocks them out of the air. Parries. There's a burnout. The throw is denied. Both sides getting ready. Will this super art do anything?
Yes, it will.
Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round. With a
Sorry about your 6-win streak, but it's over now.
executing.
Mecha Eagle.
I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one.
I sure want a rematch.
They're still hungry. Both sides
Concentrate.
stepping up for the rematch. Barely blocks the jump in. Grabs and
Oh,
throws
that's
them
not
away.
good.
Springs forward with the drive rush. Okay, so you can use drive rushes just like that to launch attacks from much further away. Drive rush gets in their face. The properties that attacks get from a drive rush make them a great tool for creating chances like
She knows
that.
now to get close to me and done.
Gets the parry in and adds some pressure.
No escape.
Yeah, see how she's grabbing me all now? She knows.
Player
She's
two
figured out my
takes
little
the round like a
repertoire.
thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Fight.
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Can't tech the
See?
throw? Good work staying in throw range there.
Prepare yourself.
Big throws. Medium kick hits. There's a change of sides. Breaks the block with a throw. What'll happen here? Flawless round.
Yeah,
They got
perfect.
it so quick.
Yeah, she's figured me
Player
out.
two took
So what do
no
we do in
time
this
to finish that
situation?
fight.
We quit. We run. Coward, James. You're a coward. Yeah. No, it's just, you got to pick your fights. That, and I guess I'm not totally warmed up yet. There are ways to counter those close combat situations. I guess light kicks, light punches, quick.
Versus practice. Arcade. Practice versus special match.
Wow. Let's wait for a match. Did I check my phone notifications this morning? I did not. Shoot. Yeah, oddly enough, believe it or not, one of the first things I do in the morning is not pick up my phone.
Here comes a new challenger.
I suppose I should, but whatever.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Ah, Luke.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checks with a projectile. Denies the attack, and a parry here puts drive gauge in the bank, which really could help later in the round. Utilizes
That was my
another drive
mistake.
art there to tack on just a little more damage. Will this decision pay off for them? Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive. Taking stock. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Player one is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. Very solid corner switch. Takes a trip. Both charges forward. There's the impact. Not in there.
Gotcha.
Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Jumps in. Very slick with the combo. Player one can't use any drive moves without burning out. Super art.
That's not gonna
The
hit.
super doesn't hit. Just goes for it at this range. They exchange blows. Rising uppercut. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. What'll happen here? Player, they get the stun. This is a huge opportunity to end the round quickly. Player one KO.
Yeah. Sorry about your 2-win
Well, listen,
streak
when
there.
You're locked in. You're locked in. That was a
Luke.
decisive win.
Got your number.
Round one.
Right back into
Let's
the
go
rematch.
again.
We ain't even close to done yet. Got their eye on the air. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Drive impact is blocked, but takes a bite out of the drive gauge to apply some pressure. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner.
How you blocked that, I don't know, because you were facing the
Player
other
one
direction.
has used up all of their drive gauge. Can they outlast it? Player one in that dangerous burnout state. Goes for the fireball. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them.
How you block that again?
Finally recovered.
Because you were facing the other direction is beyond me.
At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Taking stock. There's space to make something happen here, and neither fighter looks willing to back down. Throws them. What's next? Rising uppercut. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Finishes
Oh,
things
I
off with
mistimed it.
authority with that big punish.
But that was the right move.
Player one with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up?
I don't think he's quite figured onto what I did.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go.
He's cowardly because he doesn't want it.
Takes him all the way to the corner. Nice counter. What a clean counter. Blocks it. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Player one in dire straits with burnout. Uses the game for the super. They're not playing around here. Oh wow, look at the damage that did. And they're going for the super art? That's not gonna hit. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Player two needs to use the threat of the corner here. What'll happen here? Parry to answer the impact. So on point. Player jump flatlines them. Player one brings it home.
Spill the
Let's see
gum.
if they can build themselves a streak.
Ooh, he doesn't want it. You want it. Do it. There he
It's
goes.
not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback from up above. Shoots off a fireball up close. What are these fighters thinking now? The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Blocks the jump in. Both sides looking for an opening. Nothing but air for the impact. Whiffing a drive impact opens a huge window to get punished. Both fighters have no meter. Who's going to make the first move?
I mean,
I
I
want
don't
to
have
see how
any
they
meter.
manage their SA gauge here. The attack is parried. Throws them to negate the block. Closes the gap for the grab. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Takes a trip. The low doesn't connect. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Let's off a projectile to waste time. Sandblast.
How you block that, I don't know.
Rising uppercut. Jump. Low heavy for the win. Player two picks up the first round.
Okay, so a lot of small kicks to break through here. He's just going to walk away from me, so.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player two had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Keeping track of the opponent's movements, waiting for a good opening. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. A quick breather. Player two, rising uppercut. Jumps. Nice parry. Breaks the block with a throw. Blocks it. A parry? Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Watching each other carefully. Who will make the first move? Going in? Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Player two needs to use the threat of the corner here. Noticeable life lead is they can't squander this punish counter chance.
Is it enough? Please be enough.
This is going to hit for a critical.
Please be enough.
You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life bar, but
Not
also
enough.
their nerves.
But it puts me back in it.
Now, player one can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Closes it out.
There you go.
Player two is a force to be
See, he
reckoned
thought he got me because he could just sandblast me and wait till I come in, but no, I got his number. Luke. Who is it? Marissa? It's no one because they tapped out. Is Is it going to be DJ? Blanca, maybe?
Here comes a new challenger.
Vishal. Right? Is that his name? He's the bison. He's the bison of this game. Why is that there? Get that out of here. I don't want that pointer in there. Okay, now this guy has a lot of long distance attacks. What's going on here?
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
My game is loading slow for some reason today. That's not good. And I know my
Gotta do this.
internet connection is good.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Gets a good read on their opponent. Goes for the throw. Was well in range to score the throw. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge?
That was mistimed.
That overhead was a bit obvious. The throw
See,
hits
again, how do you
now the
block
fun
something
begins.
from when
Good
you're
work
not
staying in
facing
throw
that
range there.
direction?
Player 2 chases them down. Throws them. What's next? They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Holds out with the block. Grabs them. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player 1 opts for the throw to close it out. Player 2 picks up the first
Yeah, I
round.
don't know too much
That'll
about
give
this
them a psychological
fighter's
advantage.
moves. Like,
Good job blocking the jump.
again, you're
They're showing
blocking.
us just how patient they can be. Sticks the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Goes air and takes their turn. Barely blocks the jumping.
They know to block
Breaks
that.
the block with a throw. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. Are we gonna see a comeback here? How did they read that throw? Meets them air to air. This is gonna hurt. Okay, here we go. Impact counter. What a finish.
Yeah, got him.
This is the final round.
Okay, so-
Expect to see some fireworks.
Strategy, James. Strategy. Think about it.
Them hard. The last round. It's now or never. The low. Smart stuff. Poking at that range to zone the opponent. Blocks the low kick. Carries them all the way to the corner. Huge chance after that wall splat. What's next? With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this point. Torbaline incoming and whiffs. They're wide open. Somehow super arts to show up what a
Hit him.
PhD in
That's
arts
it.
can do
Got him.
for you.
Sorry about your 2-win streak, but it's over now.
Now that's how you take a round.
Yeah. So I guess I have to use a lot of smaller kicks, I guess, to break through some of these players' defenses, to throw their time off. Yeah, he wants a rematch right away, so let's give it to him. I don't care about win streaks or anything about like that. I just care about sharpening my skills as a fighter.
The low doesn't connect. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner.
That's
And now they
mistimed.
can create some big chances to do damage here. Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. Gets out of the corner. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Bops him with a target combo. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Beats them and goes in for the hug.
Yeah, he might get me.
All right, what's coming up next? They need to rely on their instincts here. The impact doesn't do anything. Gotta be careful. They were not clear for takeoff.
I had 2 chances there to get him. I was close.
Like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Smart play to stop the opponent there.
So he always changed up his tactics, and that's good.
Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation.
That was terrible. I
What'll
jumped.
happen here? Super arts on deck for both fighters. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Oh yeah, that's what I like to see. Is
Okay, so I can get in
Both
sometimes.
fighters brushes that off and keeps going.
If not, if I do that,
Needs
James.
to use the threat of the corner here. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Look, experiencing burnout. Oh, could be the start of something. Player 2 has the deck stacked against them. Can they squeeze out a win here? Both a big low attack to pick up the win this
Hey,
time.
evened it up. Tiebreaker match. Let's do it. Winner takes all, man. Italian sandwich in your mind.
Off with a jump in. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. The low. Player 1 blocks the low kick. Scrapping it out up close. Meets them air to air. Good judgment there. This is gonna hurt. Expect to see some
Oh, James, don't do that.
Nothing stops this train. The low kick hits. Baits out the low kick. Player 1 can't let this
Don't
simmer.
feed into
They
him
gotta
like that.
start cooking. Low heavy.
He's scared. Look,
Punish counter sets the table. Okay, here all the
if you lose this match, it's all on you.
Oh, they switch sides. Show to you. What's next? Player 1.
That's him. That's him. He's got it.
Any throw will whiff at that range. Takes them up. This is a critical moment. I can't believe it. Pokes with a kick.
Yeah. Ooh, that was close. Yeah. Good match. Good match. Well, that's why you play, right? To have your wits tested. You don't want to win every match, but then you also don't want to get beat down like I was like a couple days ago. My God, it was like every match I just couldn't win. View opponent's details. Okay, see, they play ranked matches most of the time. Curious. Arcade mode a little bit, World Tour a little bit. Yeah, I don't think anybody plays that other version. All right, return to previous mode. Let's take on some more matches. Good match. Good match. Dun, 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 dun. Haven't fought a Ken yet. That's kind of weird. I've only been on for about 27 minutes there.
Here comes a new
Oh,
challenger.
speak of the devil, and he shall appear.
We're about to
Ranking
see a mirror match go
opportunity.
down where they can match each other move for move. This is the hardest
him.
kind of match. Who will come out on top? Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checks with the projectile. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. All right, got their eye on the air. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Grabs them, knockdown.
Wow, he's really coming
At
on
this
aggressively.
range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Inada brings out the super art. What a finish.
3-win
Great
streak he
movement
has.
there.
Oh no, I have a 3-win streak. What am I doing?
Player 2 on
What
the
am
board
I doing?
first with the win. They'll want to keep the
All right.
pressure on. Immediate. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Parries the attack. Throws them to negate the block. Closes the gap for the grab. The jump in is denied. Just out of range for that. Burnout activates. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Out of drive game. Now's the time. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. There's a change of sides. A quick breather. Risky up this and leads to big damage.
Got him.
Bring in the heat. Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean.
Now he'll come on really fast and strong, so I gotta be careful. I must be cautious here.
This is the final round. Expect to see
Use
some
that
fireworks.
quick and fast panic mode that he does against him.
Start attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. This is gonna hurt. What now? Oh my God, they just choked it up. Player one with a lead. Will they go for offense or defense? Tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Handle with care. You can't drop drive impacts. Get it? Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up.
Oh, that was...
The action. Quick step forward. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Shifuji Reikaku. This is gonna take a chunk. Player two connects with the throw. Okay, here we knocked him out of the air. Player two
got him.
has a full
Sit down, man. Blaze,
Player one comes away with the
your
win.
ranking opportunity is a no-go. You want a rematch? No, he doesn't, because he knows that he's this close to ranking, so he wants to find somebody softer. Yeah, that felt good. That was a good match. I'm seeing their tactics, and that's good. That's the sharpness, that's the awareness that you get from experience. Oh, whoops. And the timing. Your timing has to be there. If you can't see what they're doing and predict it, be able to look out for it, if you don't feel that, then yeah, you're gonna have a bad session. Chun-Li.
Be a 5-star match. Get ready
Ranking
for
opportunity for me. Wow. Okay.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. Trying to control their opponent here from a distance. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Below heavy hits. Picks up some damage with a long...
No, you can't just breeze in front of them.
Overhead. Takes a trip. What's their game plan here? Gets them.
Yeah, I froze. Like, that was
Player
terrible.
two takes a round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Checks them with a projectile. Nice counter.
No escape.
What a clean counter. Denies the jump in. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Jumps in. Smart
Yeah, she's
play.
got my
Springs
number.
Forward with the drive rush. Knockdown and that's a counter. Back to smart use of the invincibility on the overdrive tension. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter.
Is it gonna be enough? I doubt it.
Now let me hear you say it.
I've had enough.
Player two. Yo, critical art now. The next touch may decide this round. Impact squash. Flatline zone.
Okay, that gives me a chance. Gives me a chance.
Expect to see some fireworks. Opens with a jump in. Who's going to steal this win? A parry? Throw is denied. What a read! Oh, the back and forth reads are unreal. Rushes in. Player two, the low kick hits. That throw's gonna take a chunk of damage. Oh my God, they just choked it up. Player two is looking at a grim situation with burnout. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Connects with the throw. Takes them up. Medium kick. Good decision with that throw. Both sides. Impact squash. Are you
Yeah, we were both testing out.
They put on a real clinic for us.
Now I'm gonna do the same thing that Ken just did, because she's strong, and I'm so close to possibly ranking. I'll quit. Because if I can get above the 3-star bronze, then I'm safe for the next tier, right? It's tiers. You get 3 stars per tier, and I got 3-star bronze, so I kind of want to preserve that as much as I can. She's good. I think I could beat her if her and I just fought back and forth over and over and over again. Adele in the live chat says, hey, how's it going? We're just taking on some Street Fighter 6 matches here for the morning. And having some decent bouts.
Try to do here in the first round. Responds to the jump with one of their own to drop.
Ooh,
They're on the
that
lookout
was
for jumping.
weird.
Nothing but air for the impact. Whiffing a drive impact opens a huge window to get punished. There's a corner.
Ah,
All right, what's coming up next? Does a good job of pushing back. So they break forward to pressure the opponent.
that was mistimed.
Life lead opens up. Takes a trip. Intercept. Slip
It's
and
weird that
finish.
a light kick will break that thing from her, but a big spinning kick won't break that thing from her. It's really weird how they've set up some of the mechanics.
Immediate jump in.
Again, she's
They
coward.
piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but they're still tough. This is gonna be bad news. Knockdown and hits them with a stop and bop. Player one can't use any
Yeah, keep
drive
doing
moves
that to
without
me.
burning out.
See how that
G-break
worked
for
out for you.
mix-up. Experiencing burnout. Both fighters planning something. The low. Wow, that throw did some juicy damage. Not in range for the throw. Blocks the low kick. What's next?
Ah, she got me.
Wraps it up with a throw. Player one brings it
Yeah,
home.
she's
Let's
tough.
see if they can build themselves a streak.
I don't want to go against her again. That's a thing that happens. How am I doing? I'm doing good. How are you, Adeline558? Doing good? Hope so.
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh, again, another new player. I have no idea what their moves are really all that well. I know there's a lot
This
of
isn't about just
grabs.
winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Okay.
The
do you
fight's
got?
now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Denies the attack and a parry here puts drive gauge in the bank, which really could help later in the round. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Knockdown. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. From up above. Taking stock. In a dire situation. They can-
Really?
Player one hits
That
the
should have been
always
mine.
important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Charges forward. Side switch in the corner. Gets out of the corner. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. A quick breather. Keeping the blow heavy. Uses the target combo as the low kick hits. Player one is barely hanging in there, but can still not clutch anti-air. Oh wow, sat and waited for Kadaring and
Got her.
time to wrap up the round. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta
Got
go
her.
all in from this point.
Fight. Round.
Yeah, where am I from? I'm from Ontario, Canada.
Open drops them. Solid anti-air. From up, this can lead to some big damage. Ooh, what a smart throw. That throw will do some good damage. Take super art to show them what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Both sides getting ready. Player one needs to take advantage of this gauge. Shrugs that off. Connects with the
Yeah, I don't
throw.
like how you can bounce off of that.
Takes them, closes it out.
A good match.
Gotta hand it to
That was a good
both of them
match,
fighting.
but I'm not that familiar with her moves and her combos, so. But James, you're not going to get that much experience if you don't fight her and lose. Yeah, I know. Where are you? Oh, that's great. I'm from the UK. Oh, nice. Cool, man. We do primarily gaming stuff here on Twitch, but we also watch movies and series and stuff. If you follow us on all the other social medias, you can find we do a lot of movie news talk,
How's this
kind of
match gonna
stuff.
shake out? It's gonna be exciting.
trailer
to see.
reactions, movie reviews. Ooh, Cammy. Have I seen that outfit from you before, Cammy?
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Parries the attack and throws him down. Goes for the low kick. picks up some damage with a long-reaching attack.
Yeah, they're
They
gonna
break
try it
forward to
over and
pressure the
over again,
opponent.
James. Yeah, her timing is
Mix up incoming.
is locked on.
Taking stock. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. The jump in is denied. Can't tech the throw. Knockdown. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity.
Look at all the defense.
Makes a huge statement with that.
All that defense that she was
Player
doing.
1 picks up the
She's
only
looking for
first
what
round. They'll want to
what
keep
my
the ball
moves are. Trying to study me.
going. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital. Nice tech. That tech's what you get when both sides go in on the throw. Denies the low heavy. Grabs him. Taking stock. Dashes up. Ends the meter. Hoping for a good return. Still scrapping for
Mediocre
control of the
return,
space.
but
Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Meets them air to air. Sets up with the jump in. A real test of nerves here. The low kick hits. Throws.
no, I knew she was gonna try to grab.
Rushes in. Player 1 doesn't tech the throw.
She got me. She got me.
Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah. Now the morning people must be logging on. It is 10:23 here. Gonna loosen up here.
Here comes a new challenger.
Ryu. Miguel
Our fighters are
from,
ready to lay
I
it
don't know
all on
that
the
flag, guys.
Let us begin. Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round 1.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Blocks the jump in.
Throw.
Denies the attack, and parrying an attack like that is risky, but the reward is the drive gauge.
Okay, do
building
I
up.
not get a block?
A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Solid combo. Checks them with the projectile. Sticks the jump in. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Burnout activates. Player 1 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? They need to rely
How you
on their
blocked all of
finishes.
that?
Bro.
Is
Player 1
stupid.
on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the
We've been
pressure
mostly
on.
playing Final Fantasy VII Remake, and we're gonna wrap that up today.
Open
After
the
I have my
jump in.
breakfast and the
The
morning
next round
session
is
here.
beginning. What's gonna happen now? Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Is the fireball part of their corner game?
Yeah, how do you stop that
You've
from?
gotta be mindful of
My
reaching jumpers
God.
at this range. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they hits them with a stop and bomb. Knockdown and zones
Yeah,
with
he's-
the fireball. Crowns them from above. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them.
It's not gonna be
Yeah,
enough.
that's what I like to see.
And I got a small sliver of trying to come back into this match.
What's next? Burns out. Knocked him out of the air. Cross up attack. Chips him for the win.
Ooh,
Last round,
came
people.
back.
Both fighters gotta
That was
go all in
impressive.
from this point.
He's a little bit angry now.
Open clutch anti-air. Low heavy. Knew the throw
See,
was
how
coming.
did he?
Player 2 comes back from the brink. Can they keep this focus? Nothing stops this train. Here comes a risky play, but it pays off. Connects with the throw. Crowns him from above. Oh man, this is a scary range. Escapes the corner. Links it. Pay attention. Player 1 is in burnout state. A very precarious. This can lead to some big damage. Dragon Lash lands.
Yeah! Oh my God. God, you Ryu.
I've seen a lot of fights in my
Are you
day,
a full-time
but
or
nothing
part-time
even
streamer?
close
More
to
like
this.
part-time, but we do a lot of hours. Okay. Let's go again, Ryu. That was a good
Not
match.
over yet.
He's probably got my number this
Believe
time, but
it's time
whatever.
for that run back. Presses for a reaction with a fireball. Crowns him from above. Barry gets the counter hit
Can't
throw.
block that one.
No escape from the throw. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Neither of them willing to back off here. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity, takes the trip. Player 1 can't use any more drive without burning out. Side switch into KO.
Got him.
Player 2 takes the
Got him.
round like a thief in the night. What
How's
else
the
can they get
Ken
away with?
combos going? They've been successful at times. At the right times, they've been good
Obstacle
today.
space to start. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Big, low, reaching heavy. Uses a long-range attack there to zone them perfectly. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Just goes for it at this range. The
That's
super doesn't
not good.
hit. Opts to continue the attack, experiencing burnout. They're going for the super art. Throw connects and all the throw connects. The exchange blows. Both sides sets up with the jump in. Looking for a hole. Player 1 can't afford mistakes without that. Denies
Got him.
the jump in attempt.
Oh, Miguel, I'm
brings it
sorry.
home.
Can I ask you a
Let's
question
see if they
if you don't mind? Yeah,
themselves
go
a
ahead.
streak.
I just don't know if I'll answer it if it's something weird or abstract.
Extreme battle.
Oops, that's not what I wanted. I want an extreme battle. There we go.
Here comes a new challenger.
Ooh, Marissa. Now, I haven't fought her a whole lot, so I don't know. I know she's a grappler. She's got a lot of grappling moves, so
Our
I gotta be
fighters are ready to
careful
lay it
when she's
all on the
close. She's like Zangief that way.
Come on.
Give me your best shot.
Round 1.
So she's probably got my number.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? The low kick connects. Saw that low heavy coming. Uses a drive parry against the attack. Mistimed the perfect parry, but is still
Ooh.
safe. Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge brings out the super art? How is this gonna work out for them? Had the radar up and running. Gets the KO.
Got her.
Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in.
Oh, wow.
Smart play with the throw.
How you did that, I don't know.
Combo with the target combo. Still slugging it out at this range. Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Who's gonna take it? Steals back a chance. Puts the super armor to good use. They're going for the super art. Shikujinrai doing the business.
Yeah.
Player 2
That puts me back in this match.
This can lead to some big damage. This is gonna hurt. Amazing. Good decision with
No,
that
no,
throw.
she's now grabbing.
Player 2 closes
Oh.
it out. Here's the
Yeah.
final round. The real fight starts
Well,
now.
if I'm seeing that you are not using the graphic stuff like logos or banners or overlays. Oh, yeah, because I don't care about that stuff. I'm not here to make it on Twitch. I'm here more or less because it's easier to not deal with copyright strikes and stuff.
Goes to the air. Sets up with the jump in.
I mean, I guess I should eventually look into that stuff, and it's a work in progress. We'll get there. I'm still fairly new to Twitch. Oh, sorry, I'm distracted. I'm talking. Actually, I'm not concentrating on the match. But yeah, eventually I'll get to that. I just like I am able to put the chat on the side and stuff. I know how to do all that. But like to put like the badges and stuff, I know that that's good practices for Twitch. Eventually I will figure out. I will put that into OBS because I'm somebody who likes to actually learn OBS and the code and stuff like that to do all of that stuff rather than handing it over to a third-party thing. And I know it's a lazy way of doing it like that, but we'll get there eventually. So the opponent's connection is weak,
Here comes a new
but it's a
challenger.
Ken match, so okay. Let's go, Ken. What do you got?
This is a mirror.
Oh, I know
which
what you're
means
trying to
it's
do.
not
You're
just
trying to
about the
ask
win,
me if
but
I
about
want
your pride as a player
some
too.
graphics.
This is a must-win
Yeah,
fight.
we've seen people like that before. By all means, you can make your pitch, but I haven't gone for it because I mostly know how to do all that stuff.
They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. What's their game plan here at this critical
Ooh,
stage?
James, you just let him walk up
I
on
wonder
you.
how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Misses the drive impact. Hits with the overhead. Takes a trip. Each hit is so important here.
Oh,
Player 2 hits
well,
the
because you
always
weren't
important
concentrating,
first
that's why
round.
you
They'll want to
lost.
keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. This round is so important. Hits him with a stop and pop. Which way you gonna block? That's the counter. Sure you can. Sneaks in above. Both fighters planning something? This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around.
Ooh,
Gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins. An overhead attack. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Plus anti-air. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. The parry. Any throw will whiff at that
what
range.
the heck was that?
All whiff and no anti-air in the clutch. Oh my God, they just took
That was
through with
pathetic.
a blow.
Okay, I got this guy's number.
Player 2 comes away with
I
the
don't know why I
win.
didn't grab him to end that match.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. The first round begins. No time to hit them with a stop and pop. Solid combo. Just out of range for that throw. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Does not want to get stuck in the corner. Starts with a jump in. Trips him up. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Forward throw, not letting them out of the corner. Digs in deep to get that drive. Sticks the combo. Not close enough for the throw. Knockdown and each hit is so important here. Somehow pushes back all the KO. Player 1 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up?
Yeah, can I?
Round 2.
Gotta concentrate on the match, James.
Immediate jump in. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Player 1 had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Breaks the block with a throw. Knockdown and max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. That's a counter. Goes for the fireball. This is gonna hurt. A quick breather. Oh, the throw connects. Oh man, this is a scary range. Okay, here we burns out. Player 1 draws super hard incoming. The Dragon Lash super hits home. Player 2 can't use any drive move. What a read with that anti-air.
I wasn't worried about that one.
Player 1 showed they are truly the
You can
best
throw
of the best.
if they miss. I know. I was. It's hard to talk and concentrate at the same time. Well, I understand, but if you happen to grow your channel and followers, and you'll get affiliated. Okay, yeah, I
They're
know.
still hungry.
I know
Both
there's.
sides stepping up for the
It's,
rematch.
it's. If it happens, it happens.
Combo
It's
with
not
the target combo.
something that I'll
Sticks the combo.
lose sleep over.
Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunity. Uses a drive parry against the attack. Not a perfect parry, but I'll take it.
Don't let him back in this match,
Needs
James.
to deal with this burnout. Caught in the cross-up. Taking stock. Uses the parry. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Drive gauge finally recovers. Down to the wire. Yes! Drive
him.
impact for the win. Player 1
How'd you
picks up
lose,
the first
Black
round. That'll
Jesus?
give them a
Because I was
psychological advantage.
talking in the chat while you were killing me in the first round.
I guess they both like jumping. They've piled up.
That
their
was
power.
terrible,
Now, how are they
James.
going to use it? Jumps in. G-right kick for a mix-up. What'll happen here? Bro leaves them wide open. Ooh, snap kick sends them spinning. Player 2 needs to use the cut of the corner here. Picks up the counter. It's a good
he's got
spot to use the super. Going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move.
Hey,
Here's
if
the
people like
final
watching my
round.
content
The
and they
real
want
fight
to
starts
watch
now.
it in the numbers, that's fine. I mostly make my stuff on YouTube, so it's kind of like that's where
Final round. Who will the fighting game
my
gods
area
favor
of
here?
expertise.
Gets him with a Euro step. Knocked him out of the air. This can lead to some big damage. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What? Oh, yo! Rock super hit! Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale.
Well, it'll hurt him.
The super connects. What's next? This is gonna flatline.
Got him. Sit down, Black Jesus.
Player 1 comes away with the win.
2 and 1. Good match. Yeah, I know that there seems to be a trend of a lot of graphics designers coming on Twitch, going to channels and trying to get work. I got nothing against that. It's just I'm not going to be buying because I know I like to design all the graphics myself. If you don't know, yeah. So I go through all of the stuff that I do myself, and hey, you know what? Graphics, it's not that big of a problem when we go through it. When our daily stuff, put in some banners, do stuff like that. Oops, that's one I want. So I'm somewhat versed with being able to handle myself in that aspect. But I appreciate the offers by all means. And hey, you know what? Sometimes you might be talking with somebody else in the chats, and you might find work that way too. So it's kind of like that too. I don't knock it. Oop, cancel. Why is that canceled? I don't knock it. I mean, we're part of the same kind of ilk that we're here online trying to, you know, make a side hustle, right? Ooh, what, did they cancel? What is it, 10:30? How long have we been streaming? Just under an hour. And people are canceling matches. Weird.
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh, she's tough. She's tough. Kimberly.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Wishing on the scene.
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's go, Kimberly.
What are these fighters
you
going
got?
to do? Denies the attack and
You got a quick grab.
still slugging it out here. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Nails the anti-air. Slight miscalculation on the air throw spacing. This is a tough spot. Throws them to negate the block. KO.
Wow.
Player 1.
Yeah, Kimberly's
picks up the
again
first round.
one somebody that I
That'll
don't
give them
know a lot of the
psychological
combos.
advantage.
Round 2.
We'll see.
Fight.
That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. From low heavy to smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Goes for the throw. Going in. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. You've got to be mindful of, just goes for it at this range. The engagement here will, ooh, does them dirty. Will this super art do anything?
No, it
The
won't.
super doesn't hit. They're going for the super art. Comes crashing down on them with the Bushin Beast. Lands the super. Time for dessert. This is gonna hurt. Ooh, what a smart throw. Can they close this round without relying on drive? Only a little bit of drive and life left. Cliff knew the throw was coming. Sticks out a kick. Breaks through with the
Yeah,
throw.
she got me.
Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Okay, let's go for another one.
How is this
I think I
rematch
can
going to
get
play
her.
out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Gutsy play with the grab. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Throws him down. Steps in for the throw. They trade. What are they thinking here? Uses a drive parry against the attack. A parry here puts drive gauge in the bank, which really could help later in the round. Long low attack hits. Low heavy hits. Mix up incoming. Takes a trip. That's some big juicy damage on that counter. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. They need to rely on their instincts here. Scrapping it out up close. Just goes for it at this range. Finishes with the
Got her.
throw. Player two takes the round like a
Okay,
thief in the night.
so aerial
What else can they
attacks
get away with?
are no good against her.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Jumps up. Player two did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Can they turn this gauge advantage into something? With this kind of gauge gap, they'll want to think about when to use it and not be trigger happy. They both
Damn.
have full drive on super art.
Oh, God, James, that's terrible. Ooh, it got her a little bit.
Knockdown and grabs and throws him away. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Player one is knocked down. Here comes the mix-up. A real, that throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Oh, here we go. The low block, low heavy. Big drive gauge. Will this super art do anything? The drive gauge is wraps it up with
Got
a
her.
throw.
That's one.
Player
You need two, James.
Gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Wait. Yeah, let's go again.
It's not over yet.
Wanna learn some of your
Let's believe
moves.
It's time for that run back. That's a counter. The low doesn't connect. The throw is escaped. These two fighters are perfectly synced. Denies the attack, and what's the play here? What's their game plan here at this critical stage?
Not so fast.
Sticks the combo. Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. They're at the center of the stage. What happens here will have consequences later on. Throws him. What's next? Taking stock. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it.
Uh-oh.
Reads them. They were not clear for takeoff. Player
Thought she was
one
going to do that
picks up
again.
the always important first
Now
round.
she's
They want
countering
to keep the ball rolling.
with what she's learned. That was terrible.
This is the grab. Who's going to start things off? Still very early in the round. Keeping track of the opponent's movements, waiting for a good opening. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. They're thinking of scoring big off this gauge use. Player one is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Goes with the safe stuff with that target comp. This is gonna hurt. Player two, they can't squander this punish counter chance. Reads them from above with the Bushin beats. Comes crashing down on them with some Bushin beats. Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they cooking up? Connects with the raw super hard incoming. Eye on the prize. Player one close.
That's
and
one.
it out.
Tiebreaker.
Last round, people.
All around
Both fighters
tiebreaker.
gotta go all in from this point.
Let's go, Kimberly. Let's do it.
Opens with a jump in. Who's going to steal the connects with the
Yeah, I
throw?
saw that one coming.
Tries to catch him. That's gonna leave him rattled. A jump. Okay, here we go. Overhead. Will this super art do anything? Excellent read.
Nah, I'm
Target
done.
Combo into. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the goes out of sight? Both sides. What a finish!
Well, at least I didn't let her perfect me. All right, guys, that's an hour. Yeah. I think that's good enough Street Fighter for me today. I got some things that I want to do. And then around 12:30, 1 o'clock-ish, we'll come back on for some Final Fantasy. Let me scroll around on the interwebs and see if there's anything worth talking about. Excuse me. And I didn't set up my Chrome, so bear with me as I quickly set that up. It won't take that long. Just a click of the button, just like that. There we are. We're set up. All right. I don't think any new trailers dropped, so we'll take a look for any new movie news or movie trailers. And what the heck is that? Quadruple neck guitar. What? Okay. Burn. Yeah, he's a guitarist that I admire. I follow him. He's crazy. He does a lot of stuff like this. Impressive. He's a very impressive guitar player. And James, you're gonna mess up your hair if you do that. Can't mess up the hair, James. Looks like one of the strings he's using are rubber or a very weird thick nylon. Hey, I told you this controller to turn off. Yeah, those are rubber. Wow, cool. Yeah. Fascinating. All right. Let's go over to the Twitterverse and see if I missed any movie news stuff. Actually, I want to take a look at Rotten Tomatoes Nun 2. Because the Nun 2 is out today or yesterday. I want to see if what the audience, if that score has changed a little bit. $76 by the audience, only 100 verified ratings. Huh. 45 by the critics. So it has gone down by the critics a little bit. It was like 51 yesterday when I did my formal review. Not a lot of people are going to be talking about it. It's going to come and go, but it's going to have, I think, from watching what I've seen from other reviewers like Jeremy Johns and stuff like that, and Stockman, Harry Nemiroff and stuff, I think this will end up, it is better than the first movie. I'll give it that. But I think it will have some staying power. It'll have a cult following. It'll build up some momentum like that. Jawan. This one is an action. It's a Hindi action. I'm actually thinking about maybe going out and seeing this. An emotional journey of a man who is set to rectify the wrongs in society. Yeah. Shah Rukh Khan. Yeah. Deepika is in this. That's cool. It's tempting. RogerEbert.com says, Jawan will probably delight Khan established fans and maybe uninitiated viewers. The uninitiated, huh? 2, it's only because he's comfortably playing the hits, now with a greater conviction and a little more polish. Okay, somebody who didn't like it. When he's not busy addressing the viewer, Jawan tends to reduce Shah Rukh Khan's presence to a collection of cool-looking shots. Any culture that worships individuals and their excess, their faults, and excuses their faults, being an actor or a politician, is asking for trouble. Yeah, there is. It's a bit of a different culture over there when it comes to movies. Like the star is. They're still in the movie star phase, where you know, the star is kind of like the showcase somewhat, and here it's not. Like uh, Tom um, Cruise is like one of the biggest movie stars in our generation, and not even he could save Mission Impossible, a big franchise, right? People just they've caught wind of it, and it hasn't quite fully caught wind over there yet in India, but you can see the inklings of it starting to break through here with criticisms like this, like that person who didn't like it. It'll happen eventually, because the underlying premise is sound. The movie should be about the story and the characters, not who's starring in it. We know that certain actors have the ability to do anything, right? Samuel L. Jackson, Tom Hanks, they can just morph and transform into different things, and they do that to help the story. But when it's kind of like Tom Cruise doesn't do that. He doesn't come in and say, "Oh, well, look at me, I'm Tom Cruise, you should worship me." No, he doesn't do that. Tom Cruise is more about like promoting the projects that he's in. But there are other people out there, usually younger people, that are out there. Look at me, look at me. I'm the big star. Follow me and do what I do. It's like Vin Diesel's very much like that. It'll come, it'll go. We'll see. All right, let's go over to the Twitterverse, see if we see anything over here worth looking at. All right, actually, you know what? I was just thinking, I kind of don't want to look at any trailers or anything like that, because I do want to upload the game over to the VOD over to the YouTube channel. Jessica Chastain, you know how I feel about her. I think she's amazing. Great actress. Again, somebody who throws herself into her work and transforms into her characters. And it's not all about look at me, look at me. Yes, she wears stuff like this and she goes out and promotes her movies, but she's not like, yeah, I'm the movie star, so you should treat me like this. No, she's not like that, I don't think. Anyway, Talk to Me is on VOD Tuesday. Cool. Jacob Elordi is going to be in Priscilla, and he's going to be in Saltburn. We're going to have to keep our eye on this guy. We are. He's the star on the rise, and he's been in Euphoria, right? And then in some other TV stuff. Jenna Ortega. She's at TIFF, huh? Is she going to be at TIFF? I'm going to be in Toronto tomorrow. Now, I'm going to walk around downtown, around the sites. If I see anybody walking around, that's all I'm going to be doing is scanning. And if I see anybody, trust me, I will have my phone out and I'll be taking pictures. Jacob Elordi will star in Paul Schrader's O Canada, alongside Richard Gere. Richard Gere is no stranger to coming to Canada. He's filmed a lot of stuff in Cambridge, and he did film some stuff in downtown Kitchener, close to where I live. Actually, really close to where I'm seeing Big Wreck play their concert in November. He was there in a hotel filming a scene, and everybody was out standing around. I wish I could have seen him, because I do like Richard Gere. He does put in some quality work. He's a little bit limited in his range, though. But I liked him as Lancelot. Jacob Elordi, all wet. Jessica Chastain. There, I'll give that a good thumbs up. There's a better look at that dress. Excuse me. I'm hearing good things about this Priscilla movie that Jacob Elordi's in. It's about Priscilla, more from Priscilla's side. Priscilla Presley. Jacob plays Elvis. Sofia Coppola directs. Ooh, Willem Dafoe and Mark Ruffalo. Fascinating. What is that, a goat? A llama or something? Quentin Tarantino is filming his final movie, The Movie Critic, in his hometown of LA. I started directing movies here, and it's only fitting that I shoot my final motion picture here. Final, I doubt it. He'll come, if there's something that's interesting to him that he writes, he'll find that passion. He'll come to it. Don't worry. Don't listen to that stuff. I don't believe it for a second that he's retiring. New posters for Saw X. Oh, wow. Those blood drive. Because he goes to doctors to try to cure his cancer, right? Very intriguing. All right, enough with the guys with the shirts off. Guys, thank you very much for joining me. We'll be back on in about an hour and a half or 2 hours to play Final Fantasy VII, and come join us for that. And then I think I might be watching the first episode of One Piece later today here on Twitch, just to see how I feel about it. All right, guys, thank you very much. See you next time. You're watching Mirror Domain.